Welcome back to Hobby Universe Outdoors. I'm Len, and today I'm going to be talking about this John Deere iMatch Quick Attach System. I've had this for about 2 years now, and I've been using it on my John Deere 2025R. And now that I've had it for a couple years, I thought it would be a good time for me to do a review, just kind of give you my thoughts on it overall, and whether or not it's been useful, and whether or not I'm glad that I have this on the back of my tractor. If you enjoy the video, and I hope that you enjoy the video, hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more content like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. Overall, I'm pleased with how this thing has worked. The craftsmanship is also good. The welds are good. The hardware is solid. I've abused it somewhat. The paint's held up better than I would have expected, to be honest. And just as far as using it, it's really worked out well. I am happy that I have it. The one thing I did change from the original was this top hook. The top hook that it came with, it was frustrating because whenever I would approach like this box blade, I'm going to lift up here as a demonstration in just a minute, I would come back and the pins at the bottom of that implement were back where they needed to be, but this was still too far back. And even when I adjusted this top link, I still was having issues with that top pin resting on the top of the hook and falling off. Sometimes it'd fall in the pocket, sometimes not. And it wasn't that uncommon of a problem from what I understand. There's a company called Bolt-On Hooks, and they came out with this extended version of the hook. It sticks out 5/8 inch further than the original. 5/8 doesn't sound like a lot, but it made all the difference in the world. So just having that hook out this way, another 5/8 of an inch, almost completely eliminated those problems with engaging all three pins at the same time. These iMatch setups are actually pretty simple. There's not a lot going on here. You have this bottom hook and there's a pocket here, and what that'll do is that's where the bottom pin on whatever the implement is will sit when you're picking it up. And you have this lever up top. So when that lever is down, it kicks this bar out. And what that'll do is that'll keep the bottom pin of that implement from coming out. So that's going to lock everything in place. When you're ready to remove that implement, you raise the bar, you lower the iMatch, and when you do that, now your pin can come out. When you're attaching something, you don't have to have that lever in the up position either. This is spring loaded. So if I was underneath the implement and I was raising it up, that pin on the implement would push that bar in, and then it would snap back as soon as it got past that. So again, the only time you really need to worry about raising this lever is when you're ready to remove whatever it is you got on the back of your tractor. Here's a close-up of those bars that'll lock those lower pins in place. I just rotate the lever and you can see those bars move in and out. I'm going to lift up this box blade. I had the levers in the lower position, so I didn't have to lock them in place. Once I grabbed the box blade, it just locked in. Now I'm going to lift it up again. This time I do have the levers in the upright position. After I engage the box blade, I lower the levers, and now it's locked on. It's not going to fall off. And when I'm ready to remove it, I simply rotate the levers up, lower the iMatch and the 3-point, and I can pull away. Didn't even have to get off my tractor. I almost always have this iMatch on the back of the tractor. The only times I don't, if I'm using my backhoe, I can't have it on there, or the county line post hole digger. I got a video on that out there. You know, it's not iMatch compatible, so that has to be off. But outside of that, this is almost always going to be on the back of the tractor. And if that's on the tractor, usually so is this receiver implement from a company called Heavy Hitch. Again, no affiliation. I'm not sponsored by them or anything like that. It's a made in the USA, nice, heavy duty, well-made product. So if you're looking for a good receiver hitch, check out heavyhitch.com. I like this product. I like the fact that I can hang my suitcase weights on here. So if I'm doing a lot of heavy lifting with the loader, that'll help keep the back end of the tractor planted on the ground where it needs to be. I have a lot of tight areas on our property, and I'm trying to manipulate and back a trailer into a spot. And with a full-size pickup, that can be really difficult, sometimes not even possible with how the trees are kind of laid out. But with a tractor like this, the turning radius is real nice and tight, and it's a smaller machine altogether. So I'm able to just maneuver a lot better and get those trailers into those tight spots where I need them. I've got the flatbed trailer tucked away in the corner. That one's fairly easy to move around because being a flatbed, I'm able to see over the back of it. So maneuvering it, visibility is really good. And it's not a heavy trailer, so the tractor doesn't even break a sweat. Well, that's my review and thoughts on the John Deere iMatch quick attach system. And there are other brands out there. So I've got the John Deere, and the main reason I went with the John Deere is my dealership had one in stock. I simply went to the dealership, bought it, brought it home, and started using it. I didn't have to wait for it to ship. If you find yourself taking on and taking off implements on your 3-point hitch frequently, this thing will save you a ton of time. Literally, I don't have to get off my tractor to connect to an attachment or to remove an attachment. I can do all of that just by turning around and operating those levers. So it's been an absolute lifesaver as far as time goes. I appreciate you taking the time to watch the video. If you like the video and you learned something, please hit that thumbs up button. And if you like the content and you'd like to see more stuff like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thanks again for watching. Be safe. Enjoy the rest of your day.